I sit here and think that it is kind of crazy that it's been so long since we had a true Senran Kagura game. But I like to stay hopeful, like the rest of us, that we will get another game soon. Now, before the video starts, I won't sit here and say that I'm a huge Senran Kagura person that's been in the community forever and played every single one of the games, because I haven't. But anytime that I had the chance to buy any of the collector editions or play the games, I enjoy them. I love Senran Kagura and I enjoy the games a lot. And I just miss seeing them around. I mean, in this space that we have for the ecchi game community, it is odd to know that this series is almost a dead franchise. Ever since 2018, since the last time we ever heard a link of a Senran Kagura game getting development, then getting canceled because the developer left for Cygames. After making my video about the Neptunia series and where you're supposed to start, I was in that video talking about Senran Kagura, and it got me a little nostalgia about the franchise and how far it came and the controversies that it had with the Nintendo magazines in 2014 and all the other stuff that's happened with the series. And it's just like, did it really deserve all this? It's just a simple anime or a game that features ninjas that's no one knows about, that's a secret organization that they try to one-up another school of ninjas, and they happen to be hot anime girls. What is wrong with that? It's just like, I feels like nowadays we live in a world where we can accept that with games like Stellar Blade and Nier, Bayonetta. It's like, why can't this little anime game exist and come out and just be what it is and have fun with it? Why does it feels like the industry just doesn't want this game to exist anymore? And it mostly is Marvelous. You know, Marvelous maybe has some type of stigma that, you know, Kenshiro left the studio to go to another studio in the middle of development. And, you know, it could be the fact that he left because he was tired of his games being censored by Sony for whatever reason, and they just hated this game. And I mean, they hate a lot of anime Japanese games, so let's be real. But it's like, why was this game so targeted when it was an innocent kind of game? I mean, sure, it showed boobies, it made girls' clothes rip off when they got damaged, but like, it wasn't really all that serious. It was just a fun game. It had an actual real story. It had some good character development within the stories. And when you move past all that, it's just a fun hack and slash ninja game where you get to be ninjas and hot anime waifus. Maybe Senran Kagura 7 still exists. I would like to hope so. I mean, there is a word of a Marvelous showcase coming out on May 30th. So somewhat part of me wants to be hopeful that there will be an announcement for a new Senran Kagura game. Now, I know I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I don't want to get my hopes up that there will be. But there could be a possibility that it does still exist. But, you know, we got Neptunia cross Senran Kagura, which had resemblance of a Senran Kagura game. So maybe they can use some of that in another Senran Kagura game. Cause like, it seems wasteful that we got new images for Asuka that had a new development and had a new set of models made for her, and now we just won't ever get to see it. We won't even get to see everyone else in the new whatever technology they were using for this new game. It is just sucks. It sucks. So we have here on Gematsu where they say that Marvelous is going to be having a showcase presented by the president of Marvelous. It's going to be a 30-minute broadcast and will feature the latest of news of upcoming console, PC, smartphone, and arcade games in development and operated by Marvelous for both Japanese and Western markets. While specifics were not announced, Marvelous recently filed trademarks for Farm Mega, Guardians of Asuma, Demon X Machina. Farm Mega is likely the final title of the May 2023 announcement Project Magica, while Guardians of Asuma is likely to be official subtitle for Rune Factory Project Dragon, which does make sense. The new Rune Factories are doing pretty good. No words that there is going to be a Senran Kagura, but maybe they might pull a one more announcement and there is a hint of a Senran Kagura game. If they don't announce it here, then I feels like they're never going to announce another Senran Kagura. Maybe I'm just fooling. I feels like this is the prime opportunity to release this game, especially in the year of Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade has proven that sexy can work and have a good game. If it's anything shown, Stellar Blade is the pinnacle child of what can work and it can be sexy. Let it be shown. So please, Marvelous, please just give us a new Senran Kagura, an announcement, a logo, something to show that this franchise still exists. At least, if not, sell it to Shift Up, because I'm pretty sure they would do something with it. However, there is hope for Senran Kagura, at least for fans of Senran Kagura, because as we know, there was an announcement from Kai Games that Kenshiro is developing a brand new IP for the company. And it looks like maybe it's going to follow some of the same rules for Senran Kagura. Obviously, it's going to be a brand new story, but Project Graham does look very promising. It looks like it's going to have sexy anime characters that we love. We don't know if it's going to be anything like Senran Kagura, but maybe this could be the spiritual successor of Senran Kagura in the future. And he has less restrictions of being censored because Kai Games has a lot of anime booby games, mostly, and a lot of rep, and I don't know. But maybe it could be the Senran Kagura spiritual successor, and it's a really good game in its entirety. This is just a fun little plea to ask for another Senran Kagura, and not just leave it dormant with the last game being Peach Ball. Please, don't let the series end on Peach Ball. That's the last game we ever had, and it was a spin-off game. At least make a game that is a real mainline game that ends the series. If it just ends with one more game, then I can be satisfied. But please don't let it be the last game being Peach Ball. But maybe I'm fooling, maybe I'm over exaggerating, but let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below if you guys feel the same as me. But that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy this type of video, hit the like button, subscribe for more type of content like this. And if you would like to see more of this type of video, click this video right here to see where you should start in the Neptunia franchise. And I will see you guys next time. Deuces!
Seems like the life I feel. Seems like the life I feel is a little distant, yeah. Seems like the life I need. Seems like the life I need is a little distant.